Welcome back to another edition of Celtics Spotlight here on the Carlow Sports Network. I'm Sean Meyers, joined by a sophomore on the women's basketball team, Kamryn Lach. Cam, thank you for taking the time to do this. I know for weeks you've been waiting for this opportunity.
I have been. You know, I'm a legend around here. They should have me on here more often.
We'll see what we can do about that. Let's focus on the season. It's been a good one for you. You've been one of the top scorers for most of the season for the Celtics. What has been key to your offensive production?
I think the key to my offensive production has just been hard work, and I know within my hard work that through working hard, my confidence will come. So just playing the game and trusting my skills and my instincts, which has helped me put out those numbers that we need.
So your scoring is up. You're at about 11 points per game, but it's also notable you lead the team in assists. How do you find the balance between looking for your own shot and finding teammates to score?
Yeah, I would actually prefer to have more assists than I would points, but I know that's not always how it's going to work. But I would say finding the balance is you don't really think about it, you just kind of do it, and I would rather give the extra pass for someone else to score than for me to score first.
People see the assist number as really defining a point guard, but what are some other responsibilities that you have as a primary ball handler?
Well, I have to bring the ball up the court. I have to call the plays. I have to keep the team intact. You know, when we're a little flustered, I got to bring us all together. I got to call the defenses. I'm pretty much the floor leader and the general out there. Our coaches handle everything, but they're on the side, so we can't always hear them. So I take all the responsibility when we're out on the court.
We talked about your scoring numbers. You're really good at the foul line. You're about 85% on foul shots. How much time do you put into that?
I don't put in too much time. When I do my workouts on my own, it's just I'll make 2 to 5 in a row in between drills. But other than that, it's nothing too crazy. I think foul shots are really a mental game, so if you have confidence in them, they're going to go in. And I know every time I step up to the line, I'm going to make them, so they just go in.
Let's rewind back to the fall. Before the season began, what goals did you set for yourself and for the team?
I set for myself that I wanted to stay a starter because I knew it was a big point for me to play this year so I can get more points on the board for the team. And I also wanted to lead the team in assists like I am. So the 2 goals I have were lead the team in points and assists if possible and then get us the most wins. So if I contribute with points and assists, that can help us relate to wins, and that's what I want, is just get more wins and get the USCA playoffs. I'd like to get the River State playoffs.
Well, to achieve those goals, where does your team need to continue to improve?
We need to come together more as a team. I think we have a lot of potential to play together, but it's just we have sparks of it, or we have certain quarters of it, but we do not play full 4 quarters of it. So once we put a full game together, we'll realize that we have that ability, and then we'll just build off of that.
Albert DeSalvo was an assistant coach for 2 years here at Carlow. He now is in his first year as a head coach. How did that transition go?
It wasn't really a tough transition for us. I think that's why a lot of us wanted Papa to come here because we knew him previously. You know, he was always there for us. He was just like a good guy. We didn't know his coaching style too much, but when we interviewed him, we knew what he was going to bring and how he's going to kind of give us the reins a little bit. So it hasn't been too big of a transition for us.
What went into your decision originally to come to Carlow University?
Tim Moore did a great job recruiting me and selling me on the fact that we're going to rebuild the program. So I really just kind of want to be a part of the story. So when I leave here, I want to say I did something at Carlow. We got the program better, and when I look back at it, I'll be able to see that the program got better, is still getting better, and they're doing bigger things in the athletic department here.
What is your major? What's an ideal future profession for you?
I'm a biology major, and in 2 years when I graduate, I like to go to med school, and then I like to become a sports medicine physician.
What has been your most enjoyable class so far, now starting your 4th semester at Carlow?
I'd probably say my most enjoyable class is probably my chemistry classes. They're my hardest, but I like them a lot because I work hard for them, so I see good results. So I always like those.
You went to Bethel Park High School. What was your fondest high school memory?
Playing in the WIPIO championship at the Peterson Event Center. That was absolutely phenomenal, and nothing probably could ever beat that memory. Even though we lost, it was one of the best things I've ever experienced.
Do you know who was broadcasting that game?
Probably you guys, yeah.
It was me. So I figured you might say that for your answer. What did you take from that experience?
It was just awesome to play in front of that kind of crowd. We had really big support from our community. People we didn't even know from Bethel Park were coming to our game, and we knew we had our family and our friends to support, but we had so many people come through, and our stands were packed. It was against NA, so they were a big school, so they had all their fans, and it was just a really packed stadium, and we just weren't expecting that. So it was really cool to play in front of all those people and just hear the crowd scream and all that cool stuff.
You played locally in the WPIAL, so did a lot of your current teammates. Did you know any of them before you came to Carlow?
Honestly, I don't think I really knew any of them. I scrimmaged Keegan a couple times when we were in high school, Caitlin Tromley I played AAU with, but other than that, I did not know any of them, which is crazy because when you're in the WPIAL, you'd think you would know them, but some of them not really because a lot of them are from smaller schools, and with being 6A, I didn't know any of the smaller schools.
I give you a scenario where you can play one-on-one basketball against anyone, either currently or all time. Who are you going against?
Kobe Bryant.
Okay, now if you guys play to 11, is it like Kobe right now or in his prime?
Kobe right now because
Okay.
I would love just the chance to talk to him while we play and learn so much from him because he is such a smart man and his Mamba mentality is incredible, and that'd be great to something to learn and adopt.
If you play to 11, what's going to be the final score?
I would give 11-10. I'd pull out the win on that one.
Okay, I like it. Last second shot. I think you already told me this before we started, but do you use social media frequently?
No, not at all. The only social media I ever had was Snapchat, and that was at the beginning of the school year, and I deleted that just because I don't want all the negativity that goes along with it. So
If you could bring back any canceled television show, what would you pick?
probably Finding Carter that was on MTV.
Is there a song or a genre of music that gets you pumped up and ready to play in a game?
Yeah, rap definitely gets me really pumped up. Anything with like a strong beat and a bass, and you can like feel it vibrate, that really just gets you going.
Final question for you. If you are stranded on an island, but you can take one teammate with you, who are you choosing?
Jelly. Just because
Because she's sitting right there.
Well, we'd have so much fun. It would be so comical because we always just say and do stupid stuff, so it would be so fun.
Would you guys last long on that island, or would you be...
Probably not because we'd get distracted just making dumb jokes, but it would be so fun.
Well,
It'd be a good way to go out.
Certainly been a fun time here today talking to Kamryn Lach here on the Celtics Spotlight.
Thank you.